And you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Now, for me,
there's absolutely no way that you're supposed to be my wife and you're openly speaking about another man like that on a podcast. There's no way.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why don't you want me to cry?
Yup. The red cup is back. You feel me? So we got a video here by Jamari. This comedian's wife just ruined his career. Akaash, however you say his last name, no disrespect. Hey, in case you don't know or if you aren't aware, this comedian Akaash wife has basically been posting a whole bunch of stuff on the internet, just pretty much straight up just outright embarrassing him and really disrespecting him too. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad to see, but we gonna go ahead and dive right into this. See what's popping.
So one of the hottest topics online recently has been a stand-up comedian named Akaash Singh and some comments that his wife has made about their life and their marriage. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Flagrant podcast starring Andrew Schultz and the man himself Akaash. And as far as digital media goes, comedy podcasts are not really my thing.
I've heard some legendary tipping, right? Like, you know, I remember I was hanging with Rogan once. He drops the car off. It's 100. Picks it up. It's 100.
Okay, that's aggressive.
Yeah.
He's responsible.
I guess I just don't.
Bruh. he had to squeeze that laugh out of him. What was that?
And either host to be particularly funny. I really think that Andrew got a career from swinging on Joe Rogan's nuts, and then Akaash in turn did the same with Andrew. You know, this guy is actually so unfunny as a comedian that I thought for sure he was like Lily Singh's long-lost brother or something like that, but it is simply not true. They actually do have two things in common though. For one, they both cannot take any sort of constructive criticism regarding their comedy.
I'm trying to power through the set, but when I'm done with my set and I see him doing this, that shit, there is no way your fucking left hand is more interesting than what we're doing up here for an hour.
And for two, they were both virgins deep into their 30s.
I'm sure I could get there, but I don't give off the vibe, I think, of the girls like, I gotta fuck that guy.
In fact, it's quite apparent that growing up, and even through his early adult life, that this man had zero confidence in himself, and never really got any attention from any girls.
So, in high school, it was because you said you didn't look good, and then after that, it was
I was hideous.
Well, you're not a hideous guy.
Hey, you haven't seen me in high school.
Well,
Short,
what
fat,
happened?
Crooked teeth. I was just like a chipmunk, dude.
And I really do think that this is how he became a living doormat, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. And funny enough, the seeds of this expose of his home life were planted years ago, when Myron and Frogger from Fresh and Fit would go onto the Flagrant podcast, and it was beyond clear that Akaash was not a fan of these guys by any means.
The way I look at it is, you know, you watch them you see them evolutionary charts from Neanderthal to Homo sapien?
Yeah.
Y'all are the first motherfucker out of Neanderthal.
And ever since this interaction, the two of them have had beef for years, and even the two podcasts in general have had issues with each other. And at first I would say it was a pretty even battle with each respected fan base kind of riding for their guys, but lately Myron has been teabagging the shit out of Akaash online. And it's really all been possible because of Akaash's wife, Jasleen, as she has pretty much given Myron all the ammo in the world. You see, Akaash made the mistake of trying to appear too perfect, and every time he would open up his mouth about his wife, Jasleen, he would paint her as this beautiful, sexy, but also innocent, almost naive person. And on more than one occasion, he noted this story where they lost their V-cards to each other when she was in her early 20s, and I believe he was in his late 30s.
My wife also hadn't had any sex.
Damn, the age gap is that big between them.
Partner, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this.
wow.
Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe.
Yeah.
I remember I was just like, what?
I mean, it's almost like the guy had a superiority complex over this V-card fun fact, when in reality, he was really just on some Steve Carell shit. And it's quite apparent that even in his newfound success, he was still deeply insecure from his adolescence. But either way, Akaash was still pretty well respected for years, and the problem really didn't start until his wife opened up her mouth. And at first it was simply about the red pill community and specifically Fresh and Fit.
So my husband actually interviewed these red pill guys on their podcast one time, and I won't mention their names because who the fuck even cares. But it was so funny because he actually called them out on their shit and their like stupid fucking beliefs and how they say that they're helping men when actually what they say is like really detrimental and damaging, especially to young impressionable men. Because he went at them, the red pill guys like fans were attacking him afterwards, found pictures of us, and because I'm like objectively attractive, you know, they were saying that we couldn't possibly have got together in a natural kind of way or like in the wild, like it must have been an arranged marriage.
Now, the most ironic part about her call out is that she herself turned to making Fresh and Fit as content for women, where she embodies the idea that women should be constantly treated like spoiled brats who need their every whim.
Yeah, she ended up becoming the exact people that she was talking about. Ain't that something?
To by their husbands. In fact, it seems like all she really knows how to do is sit at home and spend Akaash's money. I mean, just listen to how she describes herself.
For those of you who are new here, hi, my name is Justine. I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I don't cook or clean because I don't feel like it. And my husband is a full-time stand-up comedian, and he buys me lots of nice things.
And trust me, guys,
I ain't gonna lie, that's wild.
the clips only get much worse. You know, it's almost like going from Weenie Hut Jr. straight to Hell's Inferno, as she totally comes off as an entitled gold digger when it comes to finances.
How do you and your husband split finances?
We don't.
If you want to work, all for that. But like any man that doesn't want to have a joint bank account or isn't being transparent with his account, that's a fucking red flag. His money is our
Man. That's crazy. Because I don't believe I'm obligated to join any account with you if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's not an obligation. You feel me?
And my money is my money.
Yes, that's very easy to say when you have no income.
That is actually my number one. They must be generous with their finances from day one.
Oh, I love my wife. I love my wife. Ah! Let's go ride a bike with my wife. Ah!
And it's just like the best fucking part is like living with your best friend.
Also, it's like there's
who buys you designer shit.
My wife is objectively gorgeous. Me, no. So that's what you got to do. I got to work my ass off, and then every time she starts looking at me and she starts assessing my beauty, I just throw a bag at that bitch. Chest pass.
And just look at her sheer reaction to Akaash surprising her with an upgraded wedding ring recently.
First of all, I want to say to Amma, happy birthday. All of this is possible because you told me I could do anything that I wanted.
With him also saying that he now wanted to renew their vows in India in front of their families, and just pay attention to what her main focus was in this clip.
I think the only thing you can do Justine Singh, will you be Justine Singh forever again?
Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! How big is this? Thank you so much! What do you say? This is so...
Courtney Mustard. You were sitting in...
That's a big ass rock. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a big ass rock.
Now clearly she was not moved by the rededication of their love to each other. Hell, she even dodged that poor motherfucker's kiss.
Marriage is much better for women. It literally starts with a man getting on his knees begging you. But is that enough? No. You also get an exquisite piece of jewelry. 3 paychecks, that's what she told me. 3 on a finger?
And I just know for a fact that she is the type of chick to require a blood diamond over a lab grown, all because she needs to walk around feeling supreme to other people. You know, she wants to feel that slave labor on her finger. And Akaash actually makes another fatal mistake here of encouraging her to have a TikTok and podcasting platform.
Who was your first girlfriend?
I had one in college.
Subject.
Now for him, this was really the beginning of the end, as she would start oversharing quickly.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. The top like 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance,
Oh wow. Well, we got to really seep into her character, you know what I'm saying? To really really get to indulge into what type of person she actually is truly. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, this girl's going. This girl is definitely going. No cap.
The 2 Chainz. I was popping my pussy and living my best.
Oh yeah, this girl is going. And you wanna know what's crazy, bro? She is really dragging this dude and walking all over him for real. That's he need to gain some self-respect, my G.
Life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like,
Yeah, there's no way that you could be my wife and then you posting shit like this for everybody. I can't. Nah, I couldn't deal with it, man. Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no motherfucking way, boy.
And it's just hilarious because Akaash acted like he found this diamond in the rough, like she was some pure angel sent down from heaven, when it turns out she was the total opposite.
I was popping my pussy in these white boy frat houses.
I met this guy on Tinder. This was before Bumble or Hinge. Like, this was like in the OG days of the app. And this guy, I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my asshole was a little sore. Oh my God.
And I gotta say, for someone who is already years out of college,
I ain't even got nothing to say to that.
does reminisce about it a lot, and it seems like most of her memories involve partying and other men.
So do me a favor, to all my brown girls who are starting college, you actually don't have to date the first guy that gives you attention. And when I got to college, I was like, oh my God, it's like open season and like all these guys are like starting to give me attention and like everyone's being so social.
Now, where things would really explode for Neon's father, though, is when his wife opens up her mouth about her best friend slash podcast host husband, Nav. And at first I thought she was actually talking about the pudgy rapper, but no, she is on this man's dick like no married woman I've ever seen.
Would y'all ever have an together with your husband? Priya, I'm actively trying to have an orgy because this couple is so fucking good looking, and you haven't seen Nav yet, but wait till you fucking see him. His body goes crazy. His face card always slays, never declines. And it's kind of weird because I'm talking about your husband. I just know that Nav's dick is like at least 10 inches.
Now, for me,
there's absolutely no way that you supposed to be my wife and you're openly speaking about another man like that on a podcast. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. If you're that comfortable to disrespect. Oh, she don't respect that nigga at all. No. Yeah. Yeah, I guarantee you. Divorce tomorrow. Ain't no way. I feel bad for this dude, bruh. Actually, I don't. He's allowing her to do it. He is comfortable letting her disrespect him like that, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bruh. Yeah, this is all on him.
Statements would be grounds for immediate divorce. And no, I'm not even joking. Like, never have I sat with one of my friends and said, damn bro, your girl got a fat ass, she got some nice tits. Like, that would just be so disrespectful that I would expect any one of my boys to slap.
And her as a female, she should not be laughing at the fact that her homegirl is talking about her man like that. That's weird. Especially for the fact that she is married. Your homegirl's supposedly married, talking about your husband like that. What? Nah, cut off. You would be excluded from the circle. No cap. I would cut you off so quickly. Bruh, let any of my friends openly talk about that about, boy, that's weird. Oh, hell nah.
To me for that.
She disrespecting you too.
Obviously, vice versa.
We're gonna have a compound. Yes. And me, Nav, Nehal, and Akaash are gonna be in 2 like adjoining houses so that we could always be near each other.
And we're gonna have a connecting basement where we have dinner and movie nights and
yeah. Akaash is such a fucking king. Like, everyone knows he's the best husband, and I don't often find men that measure up to him. And like, Nav completely measures up to him, if not more.
But for Akaash, this ends up being
just completely belittled her husband right there. Damn.
First part, as he willingly gets cucked for their audience of less than 1,000 subscribers. And the funniest part to me is that he shows up on the couch with the other husband, Nav, and I expected him to be like this jacked, badass, historically good-looking guy. And funny enough, he's really just like Akaash 2.0. He's like his cooler older brother or some shit like that, body language and all. And at first, they just discuss their home life and the drama over their finances.
But when I tell my wife I'm tired, I want her to say, I'm sorry, baby. I understand. That must be exhausting, buying me all these things. Instead, she goes, so am I. And if I dare open my mouth to go, what the fuck did you do that made you tired?
I went to Pilates.
It's been unspoken, but now we're just saying it now that we're both making content. If it's funny, we're good. That was clearly my wife trying to be funny, and watching everyone take it, because the idea that my wife, she's gonna start making so much, you guys are gonna make so much money. No. The idea that she would even go to the bank to try to open her own account, it's like laughable.
But quickly it is quite apparent that Akaash's wife cannot handle herself around the aura that is Nav.
That I love you, but I actually love you in one of all of you.
I mean,
bro, she said that in front of her husband that's sitting right across the room from her, with her supposed best friend right beside her. And she said that about another nigga right beside her husband. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. If that ain't the highest form of disrespect, I don't know what it is. If you as a man, right, see or experience your woman doing this, or experience your wife doing this, what are you doing? I'm curious. I need to know, what are you doing? And for my ladies out there, if you hear your supposed best friend speak about that or say that to your husband in the same room, what are you doing? Y'all let me know. Shit. Cause I'm not finna stand here and take that. I ain't standing for none of that. That is crazy.
Just look at the eye contact between them and how awkward Akaash looks. I mean, she really almost slipped up and straight up,
bro, I would have left that room, no cap,
that she wanted to bang this guy.
Can I say, this is the best husband I've ever seen? And I'm not even saying that hyperbolically. It's a little annoying.
And
bruh, and you're gassing him up. This nigga can't believe the bullshit that you are allowing to happen right here, bruh. Bruh, he can't believe it. That's why he put his arm around you like that. He's like, brother, like, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Just stop talking. Stop talking.
In the blatant cuckery, she makes it apparent that she is the most ungrateful wife to this guy. And as a matter of fact, she does not even want to celebrate his own birthday with him using his own money.
May the 4th is Akaash's birthday. And
May the 4th be with you.
Yes.
Yeah, and every year I dread it because I have to be nice the whole day, and I have to get him something. Listen, I'm just used to being treated like a princess all day, every day.
Yeah, hell nah. She is very self-centered, very narcissistic, very all about her. Like, you don't need that energy around you, bro. I don't understand it. Like, you got every red flag being thrown at your ass. Seriously.
That one day that I don't.
Oh, what torture.
Yeah.
And so, of course, she got a lot of backlash over this. I mean, even the most staunch feminist out here was saying, like, please do not make me defend a man. Obviously, Myron was out here roasting the shit out of them collectively. And this was their airhead response to all the attention that they've been garnering.
But I will say, our haters are kind of really fucking dumb, because you hating on us gained me 15,000 followers. That's organic followers. So it's like, you're just giving us more relevancy. Like, we were literally a pop culture topic, and like, people couldn't stop talking about it.
Yes, your haters will totally make you famous. I'm sure they aren't just watching the house burn down from afar. And I feel like everyone has that dumbass friend who pauses them in the middle of a conversation to say, yo bro, this conversation's great, we should totally have a podcast, you and me. You're right bro, everyone's gotta hear this. And I really think that that's how this stupid ass podcast started. Akaash, don't tell me you built that studio, my guy. I mean, straight up, they need to start giving out IQ tests before they will sell you a microphone.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we can just end the video right here. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga's a cheesehead. For sure, for sure. That nigga is a cheese head. And y'all let me know in the comment section, what are you doing? There's no way that I could. Bro, there's no way that I could mentally just tolerate all that disrespect being thrown at me in the room right here. That boy is a good one. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You a soldier. You are a good one for allowing that to happen, because it could not be me. It could not be me, bro. I'm good off all that. No cap. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Hey, hold on now. Before you leave, like the video, subscribe. Thank you.
Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why the world want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them justice that help me get by. But I cannot lie, yeah, that shit hurt me bad when I got that call, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie. Couldn't walk to that hearse, cause I remember the words and I remember the look in your eyes.